It's Two on the Aisle with me, Charles Gross, and Jeff Goodman. Tonight, David Lefkowitz joins us for the Tony Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two on the Aisle.
Well, fire that announcer guy. He was awful.
And these are the Tony Awards. I'm thrilled. I wasn't going to go this year, but I'm here right now.
I know. I thought it was just going to be a prediction show.
Yeah. So we're the stars. You know, there's no host. So
That's right.
Aren't we stars enough?
that's true. Let's get right to it because we have so many categories and not much time to do them.
Well, we're going to, since we want to make sure that the major categories get their proper due, we're going to start.
We're going to do it the reverse order that most normal shows do it.
That's right, because this isn't the normal show.
This is Abby normal.
Yes.
Bum.
That's
next year.
That's next season, yes. Young Frankenstein. Okay, let's go right to it. We are not only, by the way, going to give our predictions as to who should win, like some wimpy
Who will win?
Film critics. No, the film critics say who should win. We will say who should win and who will win.
No, I think they say who
A
they
lot of them
predict
say
who will.
both.
Okay.
But we can argue about that for 10 minutes. And
The Coast of Utopia, best play, The Coast of Utopia, Frost Nixon, The Little Dog Laughed, Radio Golf.
This is for best play?
This is for best play. Okay, The Little Dog Laughed, made a big splash off Broadway, didn't do too well
But it was a
on
great play.
Broadway.
Not a great
It was
play.
a so-so play.
I thought it was
an
a really good
all
play.
right play. The Little Radio Golf, August Wilson's last play, certainly not his worst, but certainly not his best play. You know, if
It's a sentimental favorite.
yeah, exactly.
What's really interesting is I think this is the first year that two shows that nominated for Best Anything have occupied the same theater.
Which?
Radio Golf and Little Dog Laugh were in the court.
Cool. Okay,
Very
that's
good,
nice.
Jeff.
Nice little bit of trivia. Well done.
Which brings us to Frost Nixon,
Yeah.
which is the Frost Nixon interviews. My personal choice for the best play. Will it win it? Probably not. The Coast of Utopia. Now, here's something that's interesting. A lot of the theater community has basically said, well, it's not all that great, but it will win. Why? Because people are so excited that you could put this huge extravaganza on Broadway. This is a three-part play. Three plays. And their critics at times came out and said, gee, it's really not that good. But just the size of it, just the fact that they're doing it on Broadway,
I mean, it's funny. It didn't.
they're going to feel that they have to give it to them.
It didn't work for the Kentucky cycle, basically. Because remember that from about 10
Yeah, I
years
love
ago.
Kentucky cycle.
But because it was against Angels in America,
Yeah.
that kind of got
Which was
shunted
also
aside.
a two-part play.
I'm-
they were only one play was nominated, I think, at a time. They
Right.
weren't nominated together.
No,
Oh, okay. Yeah, but there.
It won 2 Tony Awards for
Did it
Best
really?
Play. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Yeah, Angels did, not Kentucky.
Right.
Yeah. But what I'm saying about Coast of Utopia is there are critics who like it a whole bunch. I think it's a snob piece. I found it interesting, but never really involving. I would hope Frost Nixon will win. It will not.
And you can't remember half the characters, who was who in Coast of Utopia.
Yeah. So are we all agreed that we wish
I
something else
think
would win?
I think Coast of Utopia will win, but I personally really would like to see Little Dog Laugh win.
I mean, it's a good,
or
funny play.
even Radio Golf, because August Wilson really was
Of
nice.
the 4 plays that we're talking about here, the one that will be taught in classrooms and most done will be Radio Golf, because it's very much worthy of the other 9 plays in his canon.
Yes,
But still not the best of them. And still
No,
not
but
the
does
best.
make it
It's up
different.
there.
These
It's worthy.
four.
Yeah.
It's like Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet wasn't Shakespeare's best play, so let's not
Well,
read
that's-
that.
that's already
Let's
done.
not teach that.
What about musical? Let's
Okay, well, let's see. We have Curtains, a musical mystery
Comedy spoof.
that lost both its lyricist and its librettist
right.
on it to Peter Stone and Fred Ebb. So 2 major theater
Everything
giants.
takes so long to get to Broadway now that half the people die waiting for it to get to New
Grey
York.
Gardens,
Yeah.
which, like The Little Dog Laughed, made a big splash off Broadway last year. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still doing
but
okay.
Unlike,
it's not
unlike
doing that
Little
well.
Dog Laugh, has lasted at least on Broadway, at least
Well, because
for
it
now.
has one big thing going for it, Christine Ebersol.
Correct.
Yes. Mary Poppins, which is a Disney musical by the Sherman Brothers, so it obviously doesn't have a chance.
Well, Chickie Chickie Bang Bang didn't do well, but
No?
Mary Poppins is doing pretty
No,
darn
I
well.
mean in the Tonys.
Oh, in the Tonys, excuse
Mary
me.
Poppins-
Sorry, yeah.
If you're produced by Disney, it doesn't matter how well you do. They'll run it.
Good
Plus,
point.
you have Cameron McIntosh,
Right.
who what is it? Half the top 5 longest running musicals are his.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And then last spring music.
Spring Awakening. I will tell you, Spring Awakening is not a show that I am particularly fond of. I think it's a show Jonathan Larson might have done, who wrote Rent, but I think he would have done it a lot better. everybody found this show innovative, exciting. I did not. I found it fairly crude, and
Is it going to win?
yes, it will, because
And what do you
this
think
has
should win,
exciting-
Charlie?
I would go with Mary Poppins or possibly
Wow.
Grey Gardens.
Supercalifragilistic weird.
Mary Poppins took the best elements of the Trevins novels and the Disney movie and molded them together into something really very special.
See, now
and something unique.
totally disagree with you. Which I think Spring Awakening is the best play. It should win.
Best musical,
yeah.
Best musical. It should win. It will win. There's no doubt that it's the best musical best new musical on Broadway, and
It most certainly will win.
And the second best is certainly Grey Gardens.
I agree. I mean, I think that Mary Poppins does it certainly does better at what it's supposed to be than Tarzan did or something like that.
By a long
And
shot.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as well, which you loved. But yes, Spring Awakening
as
is
did you,
exciting.
as did Jeff,
It's got
interestingly
a
enough.
good score. And Grey Gardens is a very sophisticated piece. It's a really well done.
So brilliant.
And they actually improved it from its off-Broadway run. But when you see Spring Awakening and it comes alive, you just sit there and go, this is it.
You know what? You should go see it again, Charlie, because what happens is there is a point at which you're watching this musical and it clicks in your head, and all of a sudden you go, oh, I get it. But because
I didn't get that.
the whole mixture of the 19th century play and the 21st
and we have to
century
move
music.
on.
I'm sorry.